Today is Monday, Parashat Nasso. We're learning Chok L'Israel. We're learning the Musar. The Musar reads here, "Ve'otan bnei Adam sheyesh lahem la'asot mitzvah." Those people who have a mitzvah to do, כגון להתחיל ללמד לתינוקות, like to start teaching, the beginning of teaching children, Torah, או להתחיל במצווה אחת, or to start another mitzvah. So a person has a mitzvah that is about to begin. And they say, Namtin al Rosh Chodesh. Let's wait until Rosh Chodesh. That way, it'll be a good time to start. Be a good omen. Since we'll start on Rosh Chodesh, it will be a good thing. Af al pi she'en ze nachash. Even though this is not something that would be forbidden in terms of divination or looking for certain signs that are not allowed, like directing you things according to the horoscope or all sorts of fortune telling, even though it's not considered to be fortune telling by thinking I'm going to postpone the starting that mitzvah until Rosh Chodesh. En ze derech hatova. That is not a good thing to do. It's not good to procrastinate. Ki mi yodea im yichyeh im yamut. How does he know? Maybe he won't live. Who knows if he'll live or die? Betoch hachodesh, within that month, before Rosh Chodesh of the next month comes, v'nimtza med v'lo kiyem ha-mitzvah, and it would be that he died without having the opportunity to do that mitzvah. Klalo shel davar, there is a rule. And the rule is, miyad kshetavo ha-mitzvah liyadecha, immediately when a mitzvah comes your way, aseh ota, do it. Ve'al titre ota, do not procrastinate. V'chen darshu chachamim, and our chachamim said, and they made a kind of a drasha, an expounding on a certain pasuk in the Torah. The pasuk says, ushmartem et ha-matzot, you should guard the matzot. Al tikre ha-matzot ela mitzvot. Guard not the matzot, the mitzvot. It's spelled the same letters. Which means, in bat mitzvah liadecha, if a mitzvah comes your way, al tanichena leachmitz ela aseh ota miyad. Don't let it rise, don't let it ferment. You know, when something becomes chametz, like you leave bread until it rises. Don't let a mitzvah rise. But aseh ota miyad, do it immediately. It's a very important concept in mitzvot, in life, in general. You have something that needs to be done, do it right away. Because if you keep postponing it and procrastinating it, it'll take you a lot longer to do. And there may be some circumstances that you miss out opportunities to do the mitzvah, even in other situations, even if it's not something that you think, well, you'll be here also tomorrow to do, and the next day, it'll be wasteful of time, that opportunity to do the mitzvah now, or to do that thing that needs to be done, do it as quickly as possible. And that's what the Musar teaches us in this portion of Chok L'Israel. And there are many situations where a person would postpone a mitzvah, and then the mitzvah would no longer be there to be done. He had an opportunity to do a mitzvah, he said, I'll do it tomorrow, and then the next day the mitzvah is no longer available. Somebody else did it, or that it's no longer applicable, all sorts of situations that could be. And Rabbi Pinchas ben Yair, that is quoted by the Rabbi Moshe Chaim Lusato, who speaks about the various steps that a person should take, or a ladder of steps in reaching piety and holiness. Starting, the first thing is zehirut, is being careful with your action, but the next thing is zrizut. Zrizut is alacrity, is to do things that need to be done quickly, to not delay until the next time. And this is very different. In Hebrew, there are two words that are a little bit similar in pronunciation. One is zrizut, the other one is pzizut. Pzizut is to be rash. We're not talking about being rash, about reacting to situation in an impetuous manner, no. But when we know something needs to be done, then you should do it bizrizut, with alacrity, with a certain sense of immediacy. There is no reason to postpone or to procrastinate. The Musar goes on to explain another concept. Ve'im chashav la'asot mitzvah ve'ne'enas ve'lo asa'ah. If he thought, he had in mind, he planned to do a certain mitzvah, and he had planned to do it even right away. Ve'ne'enas ve'lo asa'ah. And he was prevented from doing it, not because of his own postponing or anything that had to do with him. Circumstances were such that he was not able to do it. Then in such a situation, ma'aleh alav hakatuv keilu asa'ah. The Torah indicates as if he had done it, because he had in mind to do it. He had in mind, for instance, to give tzedakah to a person. He was sure that he had $1 in his pocket. He puts his hands in his pocket and the dollar is not there. He was going to do it right away, but it was something beyond his control. Hashem in Shamayim would consider it as if he had fulfilled that mitzvah. And there are situations like that where a person has in mind to do a mitzvah and something beyond his control doesn't permit him for doing that mitzvah. In Shamayim, it's marked as if he had done that mitzvah. And we learn this from a pasuk in Malachi. The pasuk says, Ulchosheve Shemo. Those who think of his name, Machshava Tova, a good thought. In other words, a person who plans to do that mitzvah and a good thought, it's considered as HaKadosh Baruch Hu metzalfa lemaaseh. It's considered as though he actually had performed the mitzvah. And this was the Musar for today from Chok LeIsrael, Parashat Nasso for Monday. Baruch Adonai le'olam, Amen ve'amen.